Ladies and gentlemen, the Americans here in Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show. Got a lot of great topics to cover, and let's cover them. First, the president's health. This was what Caroline Leavitt read yesterday. He has been diagnosed with a condition that is vascular, that is not life-threatening at all. There's no evidence of deep vein thrombosis or what's called DVT. So it was noted the swollen lower legs, keeping with routine medical care. He got evaluated, ultrasounds, bilateral extremity ultrasounds. It's revealed chronic venous insufficiency, which is normal for anybody. If you've got a parent or yourself, you're over 70 years old, you see this stuff, right? President Trump's okay. I am so happy that Donald Trump Jr. Yesterday on his show reported that Cincinnati Children's Hospital is under investigation for their gender surgeries, as they should be. He also announced that there is an investigation now of medical protective for their role in Durrani's flight, as well as the handling of the Dr. Durrani victim claims.
It's nuts. And remember, guys, we've covered Cincinnati Children's Hospital on this show before with the so-called Butcher of Pakistan, a spinal surgeon who deformed and destroyed the bodies of hundreds of patients and then fled the country, allegedly with the help of a Berkshire Hathaway insurance company who was refusing to pay the victims. Remember that one?
Hallelujah. Thank you, Donald Trump Jr. On behalf of all the victims, thank you. Andy Byron, Coldplay bust. This guy is the CEO of a company called Astronomer, which is an AI company, and he's married, and he's dumb enough to go to a Coldplay concert in public and be busted on a camera, a kiss camera. Funny, Chris Martin said either they're having an affair or they're very shy. And he's not issued a statement. There was a false statement that got sent out there that was him. But what's wild is when they hired this head of HR, by the way, this is, sorry, but the affair thing doesn't bother me. This is human frailties. That goes on every day, all social walk. That's just between them and their God and them each other. That's life, okay? What I can't stand is the corporate. Blech. If you listen to what he says in his corporate speak when they hired her, it's hysterical. I'm going to read it on a Facebook Live. All right, ICE has now got Medicaid information relative to illegal aliens so they can track the illegal aliens. Good. Jerome Powell's been referred by Representative Anna Paulina Luna to the DOJ for prosecution for perjury. Pam Bondi has followed Donald Trump's lead. Donald Trump's lead has directed the Justice Department to release the grand jury tapes, subject to any judicial ruling. You can't get more than that. The grand jury tapes is a testimony. It's a testimony. So Pam Bondi says they stand ready to do it. Donald Trump, his administration has saved 7,500 unaccompanied children on the border. More to do, but they're on it. CBS News, Scott McFarlane. This is what's wrong with CBS News and mainstream media. The guy claims he got post-traumatic stress disorder from the crowd anger at Butler. You know, you would think you might get post-traumatic stress disorder from the president getting shot. Congressional Dems are at 19%. By the way, nobody loves Congress. The Republicans are at 33%. Midterms, who's worried about the midterms? I'm not. 3 million people were on Medicaid and Obamacare fraudulently, according to HHR. Says they eliminate overlapping enrollments will save $14 billion annually. Unbelievable. New defense dress code. Pete Hegseth admitted bottom line, hairless. No eyelash extensions either. But no more beards. Trump is going to sue the Wall Street Journal. The Wall Street Journal published a letter that Trump allegedly wrote to Epstein with drawings and doodling and everything else. Trump told him this is a completely false letter. He told Murdoch. Murdoch says, I'll take care of it. Murdoch didn't take care of it. Trump is going to become a even more filthy rich man through defamation lawsuits. Mike Rowe, who I think helped transform this country. He really did. Mike Rowe has played a part in the mega Trump revolution. And with his, blue collar jobs, more important than going to college, Mike Rowe points out very smartly the jobs that AI cannot take over. AI cannot take over a painter, and AI can't take over an electrician, a plumber, these type of jobs. They can't. They just can't. Donald Trump Jr. went public yesterday with an online gun company. Good for him. And you know what? Pretty smart in this day and age. All right, world news. Zelensky is apparently going to make a deal with Trump, a mega deal regarding drone technology. How do you like that? Air India flight crash core. This is terrible. Apparently, this captain pictured here had massive depression, and they think he might have moved the fuel switches to cut off after liftoff. These mass suicide people, I'm thinking, if you want to kill yourself, kill yourself. Why kill a bunch of innocent people? Pisses me off. Now, I'm going to agree with something that Joe Biden did. Some people were upset about this. I'm not. Pool upgrades in overseas, 1.2 million, and pool upgrades in many war-torn, poverty-stricken countries even. Here's why I'm okay with that. If you're an ambassador, even in a poor country, and you're entertaining, and not only that, you're stuck there in that godforsaken place with your family, what the hell's a few bucks on a swimming pool hurt? I support this Biden policy. That needs to be real. All right, pop culture. Charlize Theron says she dates younger men, but she doesn't really date them. They have to sign confidentiality, non-disclosures. I have always wondered, wouldn't celebrities always want to do this? How do you not protect yourself? And she likes younger men, and they go to 5-star hotels. You know what she's up to. She says she's having the time of her life. She says she doesn't like famous men either. I always thought that too. If I was a Hollywood superstar, I would have went the prettiest country girl from Kentucky. All right, Denise Richards. Aaron Pfeiffer's her estranged husband gave this to her, and now she's got a restraining order. Scumbag. Stephen Colbert, his show is now going to end May 2026. CBS News says it's a financial decision. He announced it last night. Oh, poor Stephen. Canceled. That's a real too. All right, cop hero. Anderson Chase Childers, 38, on Pawleys Island, rescued a family of 5 sucked under by a rip current, but he passed away. Isn't that sad? Wife and 3 children. Look at that dude, man. He was in shape. Only a dude looking like him could save 5 people from a rip current. All right. Sports Without Boundaries. T.J. Watt signed with the Steelers. Bob Winter's going to be very happy about this. 3-year contract extension worth $123 million, including $108 million fully guaranteed. Highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. Wow. And your Shakespeare insult of the day is, do not be a fly-bitten dog carcass. Hey, crack me up. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great weekend.